Good morning, Virgo. Virgo, come on in. Good morning. Happy Monday. Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We are going to do a general, and we're going to see what's going to come out here for you today, Virgo. We're going to be using these cards. I haven't used these cards in a while. So we're going to be starting off with those oracles. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Virgo. Good morning. All right, Virgo, let's see what's coming out here for you, Virgo. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo. Let me see if I can do this in front of the camera. Let's see. Without me tipping it over. Let's see. This is for Virgo. There we go. We did it. We did it. Okay, so these are up and down, right? This came up in an upright. We're going to read both sides, though. Let's read the side that may not be so great, and then we're going to read the side that you are going to be in. So here with flow, it says you may be forcing things. Do not force anything at this moment. Step back, relax, realign with the natural flow of the universe, basically. So you may really want to move, okay? You may be pressuring someone for something, and the universe is like, hey, you can't do it. You cannot force something, okay? You can't force anything. You know, things have to come naturally. Now, you know what this means for you. I do not. But that is the card that came out. And then at the bottom, well, this is the card that came up in the upright. So for some of you, this was the problem before. Maybe that was the problem in the past. You guys had a problem with forcing things to work, forcing certain situations that couldn't work. You get what I'm saying? Now here it says, alignment brings ease when you surrender resistance. Things move more effortlessly. Allow life to unfold without forcing outcomes. Follow the path of least resistance, okay? So I see that this is where you guys are going to be, or this is where you are right now. You're kind of like, okay, whatever, right? You start developing that type of attitude and mentality, you're gonna see how things are going to work out for you, okay? Let's see what else. Let's get one more. This is going to be, and what was at the bottom of the deck? You guys have simplicity. Do not overcomplicate things. Overcomplication may be creating stress. Return to what is essential, what is necessary. Here it says, letting go of excess, create space for what truly matters. Declutter. This is decluttering your life, physically, mentally, or emotionally. Okay, getting back to the basics. Okay, that's where you guys are headed. Let's go ahead. Let's get your other card here. This is going to be for Virgo. Let's see what's coming out here for Virgo. Virgo, clarity. Clarity. Confusion or uncertainty may have been disrupting your focus. What have you been confused about? What have you been focused on? Okay. Here it says, a clear vision directs energy efficiently. Know what you want and why you want it. Define your intention in specific details. The more clarity you have, the stronger the manifestation. Okay? So again, if there is some type of uncertainty, which we talked about before, that's surrounding your life, you will get that answer. Okay? Now, at the bottom, it says forgiveness. Now, I'm not sure who you need, what this is all about. It says releasing resentment frees you. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. Let go of past hurts. Choose peace over pain. Now, we're going to see why, that came out. Are you holding resentment towards certain people? That kind of thing. We will see. We will see. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. We're going to see what's coming out here for you, Virgo. Now, this set of cards could be, first two could be past, present. Okay, so it doesn't matter at this point with those first two cards. But we're going to see what's going to come out here for Virgo. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it without hitting the camera. Oh, did y'all see the spark of that candle? Did y'all see that? Sorry, guys. Cards fell on the floor. Yep, let's not do that in front of the camera. It's too messy. You guys already know I don't like messiness. This is for Virgo. Thank you. Card that fell out was the Page of Pentacles. You have been at odds with yourself. You've been at odds with other people. This is in the past. This also is in the future. This is in the past, but could also be now, where you're at odds with someone. You could, maybe you're not talking to someone right now. You guys got into some type of, argument. There was a misunderstanding, something like that. This could be your children for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but it could be someone who was young or acting immature. Someone at one point who could have been very charismatic and charming, okay? But all of a sudden they turn into a child baby, okay? All right, so you guys had to, what is it called? You had to parent your relationships with someone, right? But either way, I definitely see that according to this reading, this person is petty as hell. Petty Betty, honey, okay? No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what direction you were going in, even if you were positive, they thought something suspicious about that, they had something to say. That's just how this is working. Now, this energy could still be on you because you guys aren't talking, or it's still happening, okay? This is what I'm saying. I feel like you guys have needed to be very responsible in regards to how you approach certain situations in those relationships. Some of you guys had to be responsible even too when it comes down to your money. This is my little poquito, little poquito, just a little bit, put a little bit of sauce on the tacos, okay? Just a little bit, just put a little bit, okay? You guys don't have enough sauce right now, and you're not liking that, okay? You like to be saucy, you like to be fresh. And when it comes down to your finances, when it comes down to your money, you haven't been fresh, okay? So part of the tension that I'm seeing is also with your finances, but that goes back to that card that talks about confusion and uncertainty. And a lot of you have been uncertain about a lot of things in your life because there have been resistance coming from you, coming from other people. This is what's been happening. Okay. And you can only get so far. And that's the problem here. You can only get so far with that Page of Pentacles. It is a learning process for you, okay? But things will get better. Let's go ahead. Let's get your next card. Let's see what's going to come out here for... Whoop! Why am I keep on... These cards keep falling and the same card keeps showing. I ain't going to show y'all. I ain't going to show you because y'all can't see it, but that's okay. Virgo, you just got to... And this is... I feel like this is going to be... I feel like this is going to be something that you're going to experience. I don't know if some of you guys are like this now, but you guys are going to be hella busy with a lot of little obligations, little things. I mean, some big things, yeah, because you got to go to work and, stuff like that. But I also feel like there could be someone needing your assistance with something. Let's see. This is for Virgo. Let's see what comes out. Let's see. This is for Virgo. Let's see what comes out. You got the Justice card here. Okay. They got the Justice card. Now, this is interesting because there's going to be a huge opportunity. That's no. It's going to be more than one. So for you, you're going to have to judge, or you're going to have to make a decision and make the right decision. And you will. You're going to be making some kind of decision. And it's weird because I feel like you guys have like one or two or three. No, it's not one, but you got like two or three. Definitely two. Now, I wonder if this is in regards to your finances. That's what I wonder. Like Does this have anything to do with, if you want to start your business? Maybe you want multiple streams of income and you're trying to figure out how you can stable out, because I don't see that your money is good. Like I said before, I don't see where your money has been okay or been right. And so I feel like some of you guys are trying to figure out how you can expand, what direction you should go in, again, that type of thing. Now, the Justice card is sitting on top of you. This is good because I feel like in whatever area you guys have been having problems, this is the universe basically correcting those things for you. Okay? Universe is going to be correcting things. I also feel like your dating life is about to be like, I don't know why I just saw, how like when you look down at the feet on pictures, how like on those pictures a long time ago, you used to take the pictures of the feet, everybody that was in a group. Y'all remember that? I just saw like 4 sets of feet. Because let me see how I looked at it, how I saw it. It was a brown shoe. It was a brown shoe, a black shoe, another dark brown shoe. It wasn't light brown. The first one was light brown. The other one was dark brown. The other was black. And they're dressed up. So I don't know who this is. And to me, they're man shoes. Because, like I said, that's just, I'm only seeing it from the way I see things. Okay. It could be, it could be, heels for those who, just depends on who you deal with. But I see multiple people here. And again, the very fact that I saw dress shoes or dressy, more like professional type, I feel like the type of person you're going to be dealing with, it could be professional, or they have this kind of like professional kind of mentality. Like everything that they do is like, it's professional. It's not, off-centered. I don't want to say anything else because I don't want to offend anybody, because technically if it's not professional, what is it then? And it's like, I don't want to go into all of that, but I just feel like this person, what they do for a living, they're very business minded. Maybe I'll say it that way. This person is very business minded. Okay, let me see what else, because there is definitely more than one person here. I do see that some of you guys have, some of you, and I don't want to say this, but some of you, based on what I just saw at the bottom of the deck, there is someone who was trying to harm you. Now, I don't know if this was a boyfriend, girlfriend situation. I don't know if this was a friend situation. I don't know what this was, but it was like this person came close to doing something to you. Some of y'all didn't even know it. Okay? Now, this is interesting because if that happened, okay, universe is like, okay, I'm going to let you know right now that I'm about to, I'm about to correct that for you. Karma is about to spin back on this person, about to spin a block. Now, that's if some of you guys have experienced something like that. Some of you guys have knowledge of it. Some of you guys don't. Okay? Some of you have knowledge of it. Some of you do not. I also feel like, some of you guys have been in life and death situations when it comes down to just being, I'm not going to say it's been risky. I don't know how you got in this situation. I don't know how it happened, but I'll just say it that way. Okay. And universe is going to be making all things right for you and at this moment. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get your third card. Wow. Look at this person coming in all dapper. Someone coming in here with the Knight of Swords. Now, this card does represent someone of means, okay? There is someone of means that is going to come into your life, and this person has the ability, and I'm saying ability, y'all, okay? I'm just saying ability. Has the ability to change your life. Now, change it for the better, yes, I would think so, because the Justice card is there, which represents correction. It represents balancing and alignment. We saw that with the first oracle cards that came out. You saw how all of it talked about alignment. That was like one of the first things that came out. Alignment, clarity, flow, right? Forgiveness, letting go of resentment, that type of thing. Okay. So you have to be able to receive that. Okay, you guys have to be able to receive the goodness that the universe is going to be bringing in here to you, and it is going to be someone in some way that will change your life depending on you. Okay, depending on what's happening in your chart at this moment. For some people, it's going to be work. For some people, it's going to be a love situation. For some people, it's going to be a family member. It just depends, and that's what I see. Okay, now I'm going to be using these cards. I haven't used these cards in a while. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get your situation here, Virgo. I'm going to get you. I know this is not going to resonate with everybody because these cards do not. That's not what they are made for. And we're going to get your outer energy. But let's see what's happening here with Virgo, what they may experience. We're going to use these cards first. This is for Virgo. Let's see. We're already getting, first card that came out is Smoke and Mirrors, misleading and embellishing. Now this landed on you. You see it says follows the crowd. That's landing on you. Now why is that landing on you? Universe wants you to be your individual self. Universe doesn't want you to follow what everybody else is doing or think the way everyone else is thinking. Okay? Because right now that's going to disarm you. And you know, when I say that, the first thing that the Virgos are going to think is like, that's not me. We got to go deeper. We got to go deeper. What is this card basically saying? Why is it saying that you are following the crowd? Okay. Are you wanting something that other people have that isn't meant for you? Are you wanting to go in a direction that isn't meant for you to go in? Okay. When we say follow the crowd, we're saying you don't stand out the way that you should. There's something about you that needs to stand out. You're not meant to follow. You're not meant to do what everybody else do. You're not meant to sometimes even experience what other people experience. You're going to experience your own goodness. All right. Now, some of y'all really do be followers. And it's like, what? What are we even talking about? But we get it because all signs do that. It doesn't matter who you are. There are signs within every sign that don't speak their truth. And they just follow along. They tag along, right? I don't know if I necessarily see that with Virgos because even the ones that's considered to be nerdy be having fire up under y'all. So I don't know. Okay, so I can't say, but I do know that it happens with some people. Now here, smoke and mirrors and misleading and embellishing, lying. Embellishing the truth. I wonder if this is saying someone is doing this to you or someone is saying this, or are you lying? Because it could be the Virgos, y'all. Okay, it don't have to be you specifically. Don't get up in my comment section talk about that ain't Virgos. You don't be speaking for nobody else. If that ain't you, that ain't you. We're saying somebody is believing that Virgo is a liar. And they tend to embellish things. Now, you could be accused of that. Like, why would you say that when you know it's not true? And then sometimes you may have to embellish a little bit just to get your way. I don't know. Maybe you've been a little manipulative. Maybe it needs to be a little bit manipulative at this time to get your way. I don't know. Does it have to be extreme? No. But for some people that's looking around, that's looking at you and around you, believe that this is extreme. They believe that, you know, you could be a liar. And they want you to get karma. They may be like, you cheated on me. You did this, you did that. And, you know, because some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo. It doesn't have to be you, but it could be the person that you're dealing with who could also be a Virgo. Definitely if you're dealing with a Libra. Libra has probably one of the bad reps I have ever seen in readings over the last year and a half. Okay? And they could be accusing you even though it's them. Okay? I'm just saying. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more for you, and then we're going to go outside of you. This is going to be for Virgo. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo. This is for Virgo. Thank you. Some of you guys are, oh my God. You also had burdens. I definitely see that. Some of you guys feel rejected right now. I don't know if you were dealing with someone. You're dealing with somebody too who I feel like could be older than you, or some of you guys are older, okay? And you could be in the middle of a midlife crisis. Midlife crisis actually starts in like early 40s, but I'm talking about the one that everybody considers to be once you hit 50, 55, that type of stuff. I do believe that you could be dealing with someone who used to be very popular, who used to be, very, and they can be still good looking, but they don't have the juice, the sauce the way they used to either. Um, I definitely believe that they were like very athletic. It looks like the person that you were dealing with was athletic. They used to work out, maybe, possibly, something like that. I'm just describing the person. It could be you as well, but I'm describing someone else. But as far as this whole rebound thing, I definitely believe that some of you guys are dealing with someone just to get over another person. Now, this is sitting on your energy. This ain't sitting with them. You can be talking to different people because you're trying to get over somebody else. And then that's one thing that you have to be aware of as well, not to be dealing with people who are in bad marriages and bad relationships, because they're only using you for your energy. Okay? They're using you for your energy. Now, there is that possibility, and it's sitting on you, where you could be just rebounding right now. You miss someone, you love someone. Okay, happen in the future. You miss someone, you love someone, and then you're dealing with somebody because you can't be with the one that you want to be with. Okay, it's just food for thought. That's what's showing. And the burdens that are coming out, this is what we talked about earlier. What could these burdens be coming from? Emotional burdens. Okay, it can be coming from family. All right, I think I talked about that earlier, how there's going to be a lot of different things on your plate, or just be busy. But there's a lot that's happening with you at the moment. Now, let's go ahead. Let's get the person on the outside of you. This is person on the outside. Some of you guys are definitely dieting. I see that. That I can tell you. Or you're restricting what you eat. Okay. This is for Virgo. Let's see. Virgo's person outside, whoever. This is whoever. This is whoever you need to know about. Virgo. All right, you got a few that came out. Ooh, I want to show y'all this because I don't want y'all thinking that I'm playing. You got on the pedestal. Let me see. Oh. You guys also had deceitful. Did you have another one? And then you had triggered. Okay, some of you guys are definitely dealing with someone who is a police officer, or someone who actually believes this could be a gun carrying state. So this person does have guns, or they like to shoot guns. All right. The first one, let's get this scam. Now, I don't know. You could be dealing with somebody in general who could have a background, a criminal background. Could be maybe they have to go to court for something like that. Again, you see this as liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay. Well, now that came out in their energy. So like I said before, that's sitting on you pretty heavy. If it's not you as well, you could be lying too. Okay, both of y'all are playing games. I do believe that somebody that's in your energy, or will be, may not be all the way together truthful here, Virgo. Or they can have businesses that they have or that they run, and it could be considered to be a scam. Okay. This person seems like they could be, if it's not the scam, but this person could get irritated very easily. They can get set off very easily. Okay. I don't know if this means that this person could have a temper. Okay. But I do see that this person could have a tendency to get triggered or irritated easily. They can, say things impulsively without thinking. All right. That's what I see. I also see here that this is a type of person who, again, like I said before, this could be an individual who people just cater to, look up to, kiss ass to this person. It says, too perfect to fail. Like this person doesn't like failure. I think we said that earlier. From what I saw, this person can be very professional or business oriented or business minded, and they don't believe in failure. Okay, that's just what I see. This person can also put you on a pedestal. So this could be two different people that's coming out in your energy. There could be someone here that will literally put you on a pedestal. They just, you know, view you that way. I also feel like this individual could have very strong feelings or very deep feelings. They may not express it outwardly, but that could be here. I'm just going to show you why I said that. This is also someone who could be a water sign. Okay. I also feel like there is someone who is trying to send you a message or tried to send you a message and they couldn't get through. That's just something that I'm seeing. Okay. The signs that I do see off this person is a Gemini. I see Libra. I do see Aquarius. I also see Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I'm also seeing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's get a few more for this person really quickly before we get up out of here. This is for Virgo. And then we're going to get your card of the day. All right. So, again, some of you are dealing with someone who is Virgo. Remember that card Deceitful came out, right? All right. So if you have money, okay, you know, and it's outwardly, of course, you may drive a nice car. So, you know, people will see that the person, you know what I mean? That obviously people will see that you got money or something like that. Just be mindful with the people that you date, because somebody is around you, a young tenderoni. That's what I heard. Someone who could be younger than you. But again, they could also be immature. But I feel like age-wise, there's an age gap here. Not in a good way. I just feel like this person could be holding on to you because you're stable. And you know, you could be a sugar mama, sugar daddy. I'm just saying based on what I see. Okay. There is something about this individual too. It says, fears and alarms. So, this is on them. Now, they could be worried about their finances. Okay. They could be worried about their finances, that type of thing. You could also be dealing with someone who is secretly bisexual. Okay. I can see that. That could be one of their fears that they may have on top of money. Yeah, because they could be living some type of secret life. Maybe other people don't know about it. You may know, but they don't know, of course. What else? Some of you guys are dealing with spiders in your home. That makes sense just because I see a spider on the card, but not because I was channeling it. That's not a channeled message. Some of you guys are going to be buying new furniture, or there's going to be something new about your apartment. I am seeing that. It could be some type of furniture, some type of piece. It could be a painting. It could be something like that I'm saying. I also see that some of you guys are going to be going out getting a new watch or jewelry. I see that as well. Some of you guys are going to be handling a gun, using a gun. It doesn't have to be in a bad way from what I see. I just feel like some of you guys may actually get a gun for whatever reason. I'm also seeing that some of you guys are dealing with someone of an opposite race or someone of a different ethnicity here. That's what I see. All right. I sneezed. So for some of you, that is absolutely correct. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get your card for today, Virgo. We're going to see what's going to come out. In your next reading, we are going to be using these cards. This card deck is so damn thick. You guys saw that I used that earlier this year, but I didn't use it with the other cards. So that's the type of reading we're going to do later. All right, so let's get Virgo's energy for today. Let's see. This is for today. Let's see what comes out. Thank you. Yeah. Hello. Oh, okay. Well, I said hey, and then I said hello. Okay. You guys have the double card here and the sun card. The sun card is good because I feel like the sun is trying to cleanse impurities. Okay, that's what's happening. Whether you are realizing that or not, at this moment, it looks like the universe is trying to cleanse you. We talked about the whole decluttering and, you know, freeing up space in your physical, mental, and spiritual. That's what you guys are doing. It's like a computer system. Okay, there's too much stored that don't need to be stored. Again, I think that some of you guys are ruminating a little bit on some things that are causing some sadness, disappointment. It could be a lover, it could be your money, right? But the sun, again, there's going to be I don't know if there's a message here with the sun that's going to come out. I feel like, I don't know, you guys got this whole bipolar thing. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying as far as diagnosis bipolar. I just feel like your energies be up and down. Okay, you can have moments where you're okay, and then you can have moments where you're not. I think that you guys need to start focusing more so on the positive things, because that devil can bring you back down. It's more so negativity and toxicity that you could be around. Here you are, the light, when you go into your work, and then here come your coworker who's ready to just like rain on your parade. Okay, so this is what I was saying earlier. You could tell that the universe is trying to cleanse and detox. They're trying to cleanse something out or off you, from someone. Okay. But yeah. Oh yeah, and definitely when it comes down to finances, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. All right. I mean, some of you could be in the, like, I call it red zone. Some of you guys could be, not necessarily. I don't see red zone cards here, but you could be at a place where it's not the best. Like I said before, we saw earlier, it's just a little bit, not enough. Maybe you don't have enough, but there's going to be a happy moment. There's going to be something that's going to change here for you with the sun. But we're talking about today. That's all. We're talking about today. We're saying how you're going to feel today. The devil is there saying there's going to be someone who's going to try you, or your emotions, your feelings, something like that. That's going to try you. That's realistic. Okay, this is not a happy-go-lucky life all the time. It just doesn't work that way. Thank you so much, Nat Nat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me go ahead and like that. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm a realist. Yeah, I'm a realist. I'm not going to say, oh, it's just going to be, no, you know what you're going to do? You're going to put on your big boy, big girl panties. You put on them drawers. You go outside. You put a smile on your face. And if anyone try it, what do? You ignore the fuck out of them, because that's what I do. Baby, you can call me whatever you want to. All right? It is not going to move anything in my life. If you don't pay for my bills, you do not matter. Okay? If you don't pay for my car, my clothes, anything else that I have, you don't matter. Okay, and even people who do pay for that, if they even try you to figure out a way to get up out of that situation, you don't like to be controlled. And that could be one thing that you can feel, that you are being controlled at this time. But either way, we're going to focus on this sun. That's what we're going to focus on. But you are going to be tried in some way. Now, this is the beginning of this is literally the beginning of the week, right? Or will be, right? I don't know. I may post this next year sometime, and it'll be on a Wednesday. But either way, or a Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday, because next it will be actually the next day, the next year. But either way, you guys in general need to focus on the positive, and you will be fine. I promise you, you will be. Your love reading hopefully will be a little bit better than what it was the other day. For some odd reason, it just came out a new person. It just wasn't as fiery as I wanted it to be, because new person was clean. It was good. It was nice. There was no drama. We didn't see no past person. We didn't see none of that. I was shocked. I got off of there and I was like, damn, there was no drama in that reading. It wasn't anything traumatizing. Now, had I focused on the past, we probably would have seen it. But the future part, I did not see that. And it doesn't mean that some of you guys won't experience things that are not great, but I didn't experience that tension that we usually see in your readings. Okay? So I want you guys to go about your day. Love you guys. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, astrology reading, anything like that for the upcoming year of 2026, if you have not gotten that yet, all the information is going to be down below. If the astrology information is down there, you're going to email me and I will tell you the pricing. Okay? Thank you guys. I love you. Have a good day. I'll talk to you.